Hi everyone, welcome to the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen and thank you for joining me tonight. Hopefully we're going to be in for a great night. You know how it goes in the kitchen. I'm just going to go with the flow. Let's see what happens. Let's have a play. I'm lucky enough to have Simon and Antonia to play in the kitchen with tonight as well. Simon is on camera.
Hello.
And Antonia is on comments.
Hello.
Because Karen is on holiday. Manny, I do feel sorry for it. It's rained all the time. So do come and get nice and comfy, sit down, enjoy the evening. We should be in for a great time. So what I do want to just tell you is we've had a fantastic class today with Claire Corbett. Claire Corbett was in and she was doing a vintage cupcake class. Now you can still join that class. It's been recorded. It's in the units, and the members that are already in there have joined us today. They've had a great time. I'm sure they've already been posting in the community. I've not had a chance to have a look yet in the community group what they've made. And if you want to join that class, it's £30 for the class, and then it's yours forever to keep, and it's wonderful. So I'll just quickly show you what she's made today. So are we on the overhead, Simon? So there we go. And Antonia's taken some fabulous photos, which she'll be posting tomorrow. Will you, Antonia?
Yes.
How cool are they? Aren't they lovely? So really very, very pretty. So those are vintage cupcakes by Claire Corbett, and she shows you how to make all 12 in class at a really, really lovely pace. Really nice and easy, relaxed. And of course there's the usual chit chat, banter, having a few laughs with everybody. Chit chat, chanter. And I think anybody who was in that class today who's watching now, they'll just tell you what a great day it was. Really, really lovely. So Claire is giving me her next thing for her next class, and her next class is she is doing macaron pops. So, but she is going to show you how to make macarons in that class 2 ways, okay? So she is going to be showing you how to make them with the flavoured icing sugars. She's going to be showing you how to make it with whipping it up. She's going to decorate. She's going to make royal icing with it. And she's going to jazz them up. I'm just going to quickly show them. I think you can just sort of catch them on the screen now.
We're seeing them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, she is the professional at making macarons. Tonight, I'm making macarons for you, but I probably don't make them as well as she does. So, so again, it's another great class that you can join. It'd be £30 if you join. And that's going to be for the 30th of September. Don't go running off looking for it yet. I've not actually had a chance to put it on the website, but I will get it on over the weekend. So I've got quite a few classes to get on as well, because I've got Ollie's classes to get on. So I know lots of you have been over to Ollie the Choc and had a look at his Instagram page, but I'm still waiting for the information to come through for him yet for all 3 classes that he's doing. So we've got a lot going on. We've got classes next week as well. So we've got my buttercream flowers is back on Tuesday. So girls, I'll be back in the kitchen with you then. Also, if you want to learn buttercream flowers 18 all in one session, and this is you watching, don't do the class live, it's on our page, it's on our classes page, but we're not hosting it. So Valerie and Christina from the Queen of Hearts Couture Cakes, who are both amazing, pretty young ladies, not that that's got anything to do with it, but they're actually the most amazing, fabulous cake artists as well. So they are doing a session. It's £45. It's a 4 to 5 hour live, and they're going to show you how to make 18 different buttercream flowers all in one go. So you want to book on for that, and you go over to their page. I send you the link, and then you watch that. And again, that's another group that you're in forever, and those girls will be fabulous. They'll show you lots of beautiful things to do, but you can buy it off our website. So if you go to our website, go to classes, you can see it there. So that's on Wednesday. So you've got me here on Tuesday, you've got the girls in on Wednesday, and then on the 3rd, who have we got in? The 3rd, we've got somebody in on the 3rd. I can't think who it is.
Okay.
It's Cake Club.
Molly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Molly's in,
yes.
yeah, so Molly's in the kitchen. So if you've not joined Molly's class, so she's got her group of 3 classes. It's her final one, and again, it's a group that you can still borrow, so you can still follow. So she did the burger cake, which is amazing. Members who were in that group, I couldn't believe. So she's done a showstopper there with the burger and the fries and everything else, and then she's done the little pup cakes, which is just, you know, just really nice to be able to do all the little different doggy faces. They're really great fun. And then she is going to do one of her creature creators. So she's doing a dog for a creature creator. So even if you don't do it live with her on Friday, at least you can watch, and she's going to go take it nice and slow. And there'll be those people who will be doing it alongside her as well. So let me just show you these cake pops. I'll get them out of the way. They're not cake pops, sorry. macaron pops. So aren't these wonderful? So I don't know how well Simon can show them you, but they are wonderful. So Claire has brought these in. So these are a class that you will learn with Claire Corbett. Now she does advise, if you are going to do it with her, she probably advises you not to, because she really wants you to listen. And look like that, that's like a temping ball in there. Just knocked them down. Dominoes, that's it, isn't it?
The struggle has been real all day with these.
Yeah. So you can do it with her on the day, okay, but she recommends that you actually have a relaxing day and you sit back and you watch her do everything and then go back at your own pace, because she has got a lot to show you in that class for the day. And with making them, she isn't going to be able to repeat and go back to things. So that's going to be a fabulous class, okay. I'll put that on, and if anybody books that class, when they come to buy all the bits, the things that they need with it, if they buy them off our website, what you need to do is pop in comments, say that I've paid for the class when you bought your goodies, and then we'll pop you in a free bag of pistachio icing sugar, because she'll be using that. And I also think we're going to make a pistachio whipping up just for her class, so that would be great as well. Right, so let's get going then. So I just wanted to talk to you about ground almonds and almond flour, and what the difference is and the different types of brands. So while COVID's been on, I've not really been anywhere, and Karen, God bless her, goes to the supermarket and picks up all the things that we need here in the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen, but she's been away, so I decided to order online, Amazon. So I thought I'd just show you, and lots of you ladies always ask me as well. So this is from the Co-op. So this is ground almonds, and to be fair, it's actually quite nice, this really. Can you see how lovely and white it is? It's a cream. When I say white, it's the whitest you can get really for ground almonds. So there's 150 grams in there. For what we're going to need, we need 180 grams sieved. Okay, so you'll need 2 packets of these, and you do have to sieve them, and I'll explain why in a minute. But that's actually a really great pack. And then off Amazon, I thought I'll buy ground almonds, okay, but can you see how dark they are? Now they've got quite a lot of the cusp in. So the cusp is not the shell, it's like when you take the shell off, it's that brown stuff, isn't it, that's on your almonds. So there's quite a lot in there, and you'll have to sieve it. So I've blended it, so I've blitzed it, and I've sieved it, okay, and that's the excess, because we don't want that.
Already.
Is
so
it?
I won't interrupt.
Do you know what? I forgot. I said I'd put them on today. So you will get excess that after you've sieved that you just cannot use. I don't know whether Simon can see.
We're looking at it, Carol.
Yeah. So it's quite thick, that. So that's what you have to take off, okay? So again, it's not, look at the 2 different colours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lindsay said she tried the yellow packet one from Amazon and didn't get on that well with them. 2
Well,
shells and were quite wet, she thought.
Yes, it is quite wet, yeah. So once you've sieved them and blitzed them and everything, they are quite wet, and you do have to throw quite a bit away.
Are they a lot cheaper?
I cannot remember, because I ordered 5 packets. I think I ordered 5 packets for a tenner actually off Amazon. I can't remember, but I have made the macarons tonight using these, and for what I'm going to use them for, they're absolutely fine, so I'm quite happy, to be fair. And then off Amazon as well, I bought 2 brands of premium grade almond flour, which is exactly the same, but it's just been refined a lot finer. But you'll still see there's bits in here because they've blended, they've refined it into like more like a fat flour, but you'll still see that there's the cusp in here. So both products are exactly the same. This is another brand as well. Okay, so all it is, I just wanted to show you what it is. So I'm going to use this one tonight, okay, and I'm also going to probably, if I get a chance, I'll do the macarons again, and we'll do it with one of these as well. But I just wanted to show you that you've got to sieve, blitz and sieve. All right, so let's get those out of the way. So like I say, pistachio. So we got pistachio in, we sold pistachio flavouring, flavoured icing sugar when we first started Sugar and Crumbs. And I've got to be honest, it wasn't a really big seller. It's nut free, by the way, amazingly. So it's nut free because it doesn't actually come from a pistachio, it comes from plant. And the icing sugar is white in colour. But we stopped selling it because it wasn't a big seller. And then we got people begging us to sell it again. And we've got it back in, and it's still slow selling. So I want to give it another chance. So I'm going to put it into the whipping it up, because I am almost sure those people who love macarons will just love the pistachio flavour with it. So so we're going to get it blended up into whipping it up, and I think you'll love it. So what I was going to say is, all, which I've already said, all those who book on the Claire Corbett macaron class when it goes on this weekend, when you order your next products off Sugar and Crumbs, whether it's to do with the class or not, just put in the comments, I've bought the class, and Carol said I could have a free bag of pistachio icing sugar, so you can have that for your buttercream. Yeah. Whipping it up is back in stock. It's doing very well. You've all been screaming at me to get it in stock. We have sold absolutely loads of it. It is flying out. We can't make it fast enough. But when we had the sale though, we sold that much sugar. We've only just caught up with all the sugar. So whipping it up has been blended, but we've also brought out 6 new flavours as well. Now these flavours were not meant to be out yet. So a little bit of a communication problem between John and I. I said that we will do 1 new flavour per month, and I told him the flavours I had lined up, and then suddenly we had 6 new flavours. So that's great for you, but it wasn't exactly what I was thinking. So the flavours that we brought out is lemon and elderflower, because it's really very popular. Banana and strawberries. Okay, now banana and strawberries is actually llama flavour, but I didn't think you'd want llama flavour on there, would you? So, but banana and strawberries is actually delicious. So we've got banana and strawberries, we've got toasted marshmallow. Now you all love toasted marshmallow. It's one of our top sellers as we go into the winter. Banana split, and I'm going to be using some banana split tonight. I'm actually going to be using, I've got a bag of coconut whipping it up, which you can no longer get anymore until we do it again. But I'm going to use that and a bit of banana split tonight as well. We've also got biscotti, and we've got cherry bakewell as well. So 6 new flavours for you to try there, and I'm sure that you're going to love them. So I'm going to get those out the way. So like I say, they're all back in sale. And just let me remind you about our product. Oops. Our product is actually a big bag. It's 500 grams, okay? So you're getting double the quantity in here. On the back of the bag, you've got the recipe for the Swiss meringue buttercream, but this product was brought out and designed for making meringues, pavlovas, royal icing. It was brought out, you know, it does biscuits. It was brought out as a multi-mix, and it was always brought out to be that. But we've also found we can use it to make Swiss meringue buttercream with it as well. So, but it makes great pavlovas, shortbread, mousse, fluff, whatever. We've got loads of recipes on the website for it, and it's white in colour. Okay, it's also gluten-free and it's nut-free, and that's a massive big benefit. Now we're not going to do coloured whipping it up, the same as we don't do coloured icing sugar. The problems with colours is that what shade of pink? Do we want very baby pink? Do we want hot pink? Do we want cerise pink? You know, and with all the different flavours that we do, it just get a little bit crazy, you know. So, you know, I want cerise pink and vanilla. It would mean I'd have to do 56 flavours of cerise pink of every flavour, then the same in pale pink and whatever, so it'd just be a bit crazy. The best thing to do is add your own colour, and then that way you can determine how much colour you want in, which brand of colouring you want in, because this works great with powdered colour and gel colours. Yeah, so that's that. All right, and then let's get on to making some macarons. So I wanted to be inspired today by doing something a bit different with the macarons. So I went on Pinterest and just put in cute macarons, I think it was, and came up with the idea of unicorn macarons. So I thought, oh, great, here we go. So let me just get them. Anyhow, it doesn't show you how to make unicorn macarons, but anyhow, I've sort of worked it out how to do it, and I thought, you know what, you're going to love this. So I thought I'd show you how to do them. So there's our macaron faces. Now you'll see, yeah?
Sorry, very quickly, Linda is asking if the whipping it up is vegan.
No, because it's got egg white in it. Yeah, no, it's suitable for vegetarians, but it's not vegan, sorry. So our icing sugars is for vegan. But it's vegan, but not the whipping it up. So you'll see that by using this brand, which has got like a lot of the cuss in it, which then became this, you'll see that it's actually got, you can see it, little speckles in the, I'll bring it up to the camera. What, can you not see, or you can see?
They need to be lower.
Bring it lower,
Because of the
then I'll
focus
zoom
point.
in.
Ah, right, okay then, forget that. Right, okay, but I'm not bothered about this because I'm doing a little unicorn. I'm really not bothered about it. So they're nice, they're really nice. Look, they're all dry. So I'm going to show you how they come out nice and dry as well. Okay, if you put a lot of colour in, they don't come out so dry. But, you know, these have just come straight off. I've got another one here.
Currently there is just a pistachio icing sugar.
Yeah.
But we are in talks about making a pistachio whipping it up.
Yeah, we've not made whipping it up yet. I'm going to make it in time. So these just come straight out the oven. So as you can see, they're just pulling them off the paper there. Okay. And they're all lovely. So I'm going to show you how to make these. Now, as you can see, I haven't decorated one yet. So we'll have that fun. That's where it becomes fun in the kitchen, isn't it? Carol decorating. Goodness me, I don't know how to put myself in it. I don't know why I do this, you know, to myself. I think what it is, I just don't get a chance to practice. And I only just made these, I started making these at 6:30 tonight because we were doing the class. And then...
it's like push yourself, Carol.
Yeah. And then I said to Antonia came in, I said, oh my goodness, Antonia, they look like unicorns. I think they do, don't you? Aren't they cute? I don't know what they're going to look like when we've decorated them, but you know what, we're going to give them a go.
Well, do you know what? If you put, if they had two little dots at the other end, they could be little turtles, you know.
Yes, they could actually.
But we're sticking to
But look,
unicorns.
they've got nice little feet on them as well. So what I've done is I've done a couple of round bases. So we can put them like that, and that'd be the top one. But look at the feet. Got nice little feet on there. Well, they've got nice feet, to be fair. Yeah. So we're going to play with those. And then I did just some round ones.
Maureen, I'm sure we'll get an update on Karen's mum when she's back off her holidays.
Yes, yeah. I saw that Iris was commenting on a few things. So, you know, she is in rehabilitation.
Yeah, in the physio.
Yeah. So she's in the physio, so she's alive and well, don't worry. And I'm sure she's keeping them nurses on their toes. So, but I haven't spoke to Karen because when people are away on holiday, I like to leave them alone. So, there we go. And so those are some bases there.
So what do they taste like, Carol?
What do they taste like? They taste delicious. I've had one.
That's all right then.
Yeah, took and break one in half there, look. Nice and chewy.
Oh,
Yeah. Mm. Want the other half?
throw it over.
Anne-Marie's asking, is there a coffee whipping it up?
There isn't. But when we got rid of these lot, we could do one. No problem with that. They're nice, I'm Sam. Try that other half.
Casually sneaking in.
So I've done myself well, I haven't done myself a template. I said to Antonia, can you go and do me a template? Because I normally use this mat. So I normally use this mat which has got smaller circles on, but I felt that was a bit too big for big unicorns. So I said to Antonia, can you just go and nip in on Google and print me up a template? And she could find 3 inches and 1.5 inches, couldn't you?
I mean,
so,
I was doing it quickly, so I'm sure
Yeah.
you guys would have better luck than I do.
So just put free templates into Google, you know, and it's great because you can put free love hearts, stars, whatever you want to do, whatever shape, shell shapes, clam shapes, you know, and then just print it off on an A4 sheet and there you go, where's your uncle? And if you want to keep it, Bob's your uncle, and if you want to keep it, stick it in, if you've got one of those plastic wallets, you can stick them in there, or if you've got, what are they called, those laminator things, aren't they? Yeah. So I haven't got a laminator here, but we have at work, but we haven't got one here, but so we'll have to make do with this. So let's get on then, and I'll show you how it all works, okay? So we're going to go and use the ground almonds. So we've got a darker mix, all right? So if you want them very white, possibly not use this one.
Terry is asking, when will the macaron mats be back in stock?
Are we out of stock, are we?
Yes, we
I didn't know. I've got to be honest, I am behind on stock. There's a couple of reasons why I've been behind on stock. A friend of mine passed away 2 weeks ago and I have just not been on the same planet as I should be. Lots of you know me and you know I've been really very upset, and I do want to say something. I tell you, so many of you have wrote to me personally, and I just don't want to get upset here, but so it happened just before I was about to do a class a couple of weeks ago, and so many of you kept in touch with me and you've kept my spirits up, and you've wrote to me, and somebody sent me some flowers, and that was Geraldine today, and there's loads of little gifts coming, and I've got a gorgeous little chain with the wings on and little poems, and somebody's wrote a song that I listened to which was beautiful. Well, I know who they all are, and I don't know whether they want me to shout their names out, but you know, I've got to, and I will shout their names out. You know, you've got Deborah Hargreaves, Breda Arnold, Geraldine, Alan, Deborah Donnelly, and I can't even think now, I'm just getting myself worked up, I think.
Everyone's sending lots of
Yeah,
flowers,
do you know what I mean? So I've had a really, really sad time. I'll just quickly show you her. I'll just go to the overhead there. And she was a beautiful young lady. And I've known her for 21 years. And anyhow, can't miss anyone. Right, just give me a minute.
I mean, the other thing that we could announce was Carol composes herself. If you guys, not now, continue with the live, but we have just launched a Instagram competition for this bank holiday weekend. So all you guys need to do, because I'm sure you'll all be up to lots of baking this bank holiday, is tag us at Sugar and Crumbs 1 on your Instagram stories for your chance to enter to win a bundle of icing sugar. Can you see that, Simon?
That's getting closer.
It's really difficult to hold still.
Yeah.
So you will see that on our Instagram. So for your chance to win a bundle of icing sugar this weekend, go check us out on Instagram at Sugar and Crumbs 1, where you will find all of our terms and conditions.
You're an absolute star, thank you.
No worries.
Anyhow, right, okay, so what we're going to do is I've already pre-weighed everything. Sorry, ladies. So, you know what? I'm going to change this. Let's change this. Let's get this a little bit upbeat. So, you know I all have hot flushes, don't you? Okay, so my lady magnets arrived.
I thought you were
So let's
keeping
just
that to
change.
the private groups, Carol.
No, I need to laugh. I need to laugh. I need to be cheerful. So my lady magnets arrived, and I will tell you, I've only had one hot flush in 48 hours, which is brilliant, isn't it? So anybody who wants to know more, I'll post it. I can't take it, it's in my knickers, so I won't take it out.
Yeah, we don't need to
I'm not going to get it out for you, but
No rifling, Carol.
yeah, I don't want to be rifling in my knickers, no. But lots of ladies in my Buttercream Flowers and Cupcake Bouquet group started talking about this magnet. I had no idea what they were talking about. I actually thought it was a joke, to be fair. And I think it was Paul the Ball Baker last week when I was having hot flushes. He went, get this woman a magnet, because I think he's heard us all going on about it. Anyhow, I've invested in one. I think it's £40 odd. It's called the Lady Care Plus, I think. And apparently it's better than the other one, but who knows. But I have to say it's great. So yeah, so I'll tell you. So anyway, you get a magnet that you put on the inside, and then you have a magnet on the outside of your briefs, and you put it near your navel, and yeah, I seem to be quite happy, quite chilled out. So apart from recent events, of course.
Barbara's asking, have you stuck to the trolley yet?
No, I haven't. Not been
not
near
been
anywhere near
shopping.
Charlie. I see how this is going. Right, no, everything all
That's
seems
stainless.
fine.
Unless
steel.
I don't need a bit of
stay
mistletoe.
Not
away from the
magnetic, that.
fridges. Don't get stuck to the fridges.
Right, so yeah, we need to get this all upbeat again, don't we? So we do.
Annette, very relevant warning right now. Don't stand too near to the bowl then.
Right, yeah. Well, to be fair, I've rubbed it here and it's actually been fine, so I'm not going to worry about it. Right, okay, so make sure you've got a clean mixing bowl. That's the important thing. Okay, and we're going to put in 250 grams of whipping it up. So whipping it up is going to go in there. I've already sieved my almonds, but I'll show you what I did in a minute when we do the second batch. Okay, so sorry, I just need some spatulas.
Geraldine thinks you're going to get one, Simon.
What a
Lady
magnet.
magnet.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so
They told they don't attract women.
but can I just tell you, I do have to say, I'm not saying a couple of you, but there has been hundreds of you that have messaged me and asked me if I am okay. It was a massive shock. We've all had massive shocks, but this was a massive shock. So anyhow, but I just want to say very, very thank you. Thank you very much for all your support. It's been lovely. So 250 grams of whipping it up. And then we're going to have 100 grams of tepid water. And 100 grams of tepid water is the same as mils. Now mils and grams are only the same when it's liquid. Okay, so I'm going to change it to mils anyhow. So we're going to have 100 grams of that. And I always pour too much in. Why do I always do that? I can never...
Jackie Sizer said, thought you just said, make sure you've got clean knickers. Almost spilt my tea.
Right, so I've got 102 mils that'll have to do. So we're going to put that in there. So make sure your bowl is clean. That's the important thing, okay? I'm going to put that on the mixer. I'm going to turn that on. So we'll get that on. Let's get that out of the way for the moment. This place is full of stuff at the moment. Yeah. And then here we have 180 grams of sieved almonds. Now, like I said to you before, that's this brand here. So it's quite, are we over the camera, Simon? So that's this brand here. I bought it off Amazon. As I say, I don't go shopping myself, and Karen normally gets it for me. It's quite dark, but you know, for what I'm using it for today, it'll be absolutely fine. But we'll have a look at the other brands. Now, I have blitzed this, and I've blitzed it in one of the baby blitzers that you can buy. I think you can just see it there on camera. What are they called? Tommy Tippy? Yeah.
Maria
So blitzed it on there.
Sorry, Maria Wilson Prose. Could you give the list of ingredients again, please?
Yes, I will do. So at the moment we've put in 250 grams of whipping it up into the machine with 100 mils of tepid water. We've now got 180 grams of ground almonds. Okay, now ground almonds, ground flour, almond flour is the same, except the flour is finer. Now I have blitzed this brand, and when I say blitz it, I've done it in the Tommy Tippy blender. And then what you need to do is blitz it, sieve it, blitz it again, sieve it again, and then you end up with a load of stuff which you can't use. This is actually quite big. You can't blend that anymore. Yeah. You can't blitz that anymore. But you do need, after you've done all that, you do need 180 grams. So don't weigh 180 grams and then blitz it, throw away the excess and still think that that's okay. You need 180 grams here. Then we've got 50 grams of flavoured icing sugar. You can use plain icing sugar if you wish. So I'm just going to turn that up. So sorry about the mixer. I'm just going to turn that up. So 50 grams of icing sugar. We're going to put that into the bowl. We're just going to mix it in there, dead easy.
And then asking, does it work the same using a plastic mixing mould?
Well, I'm not going to put the meringue in this, if I'm honest. Now, the one thing I will say with this ground almond, and somebody said it before, they found it quite wet. Well, because it's wet, as soon as I add the icing sugar to it, the icing sugar goes to little lumps. So you'll see it, and that's because of the wet. So, but don't worry, you can just put them out. But I've already used this, and you know, I've already bought it, so I'm going to use it. And but for what we're making tonight, it's absolutely fine. So it's not my icing sugar that's got lumps, it's because this ground almonds is wet. So we're going to get a big bowl out now. And we are going to put that into there. Get myself a tea towel.
Alex is asking, can you use the chocolate icing sugar?
You can use the chocolate icing sugar, absolutely. Yeah, no problem at all. So we're just going to mix this up until it's a meringue. So while that's doing that, I'm going to bag up 2 nozzles. So if we go to the overhead, it's around Wilton 5, okay? So I'm only using small piping bags. Normally I would use big ones, but today I'm only using the small ones, and I've also bagged up, what one's this? I think that, yeah, the 2A round, the Wilton 2A round. You can cut a hole for your bag if you want to, but anyhow, I'm doing this. This mixture is going to be quite thick, but that's because of the consistency of this ground almond. Yeah? So we've got that. I've also bagged up a Wilton 1N for the filling. And I'm going to have a little play. So we're just going to wait for this to mix up. It takes a few minutes. So you heard Antonia, who's just got back over there. So we heard Antonia talk about the competition that's on. So we've got a competition that's on Instagram. So I'm going to get Antonia to come nearer to the mic and tell you again. So if you are on Instagram, what have you got to do? Tag us in?
All you need to do is tag us in your Instagram story. You do that by posting your picture of your creation to the story at Sugar and Crumbs 1. Some of you I see have already done it.
How are they?
Yes, they have. Keep posting your creations all bank holiday weekend. The competition ends midnight on Monday for your chance to win a bundle of icing sugars.
Yeah.
Our terms and conditions are on our main Instagram page. So just check it out there. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you like everything. But most importantly, you have to tag us on your story. Otherwise, we can't see your entry.
Yes, I was going to say, if you don't tag us in, we wouldn't know. So that's good. So our followers, we've got over 100,000 followers on Facebook now, and I've noticed we're now up to 100,000, and we're just about to go over 1,000. So it'll be 101,000. So that's going really nicely. So we're really pleased with that. How many followers do we have on Instagram?
We have 26,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah. So we're 26,000 followers on Instagram. So we needed to get over there, liking our Instagram page as well. So let me have a look at this. So your bowl does need to be clean, and you just want some nice peaks. So we're still a bit soft there yet. So before we was using this mixer yesterday, and I think it's not been in the dishwasher, so it has been clean, but my mix was quite soft. I didn't get it to stiff peaks, but I still used it anyhow, and they've still come out perfectly fine. So I'm not actually too worried about whether it's stiff peaks or not now, to be fair. And then the other thing I did as well is normally I leave it out to crust over, and I think it's more because of this mix is a bit thicker, I'm not sure, but I just left it out for 2 or 3 minutes instead of the usual 20 minutes and bung them straight in the oven, and they're absolutely fine. So we just have to wait patiently.
Denise says, I'll have to ask my son how to tag you, lol. Don't worry, it's pretty simple. Get all the younger, get sons, daughters, whoever can use Instagram to help you guys out. Don't miss your chance to win a bundle of icing sugar.
Yeah, so we do all our prizes generally on a Friday. Now we're not here tomorrow day, and I normally do that. I would normally do them tonight, but we're not here tomorrow day because Tracy Mann is actually going live straight from her kitchen tomorrow at 11:30. So she's going to do a live there. So we're going to have a little bit of a backlog of, well, it's this week's prizes, isn't it, from last Friday till tonight. So I'm meant to be drawing them, and I've got to be honest, I haven't thought about it until just now. So what I'll do is I will do a live on Tuesday when Antonia comes in. I'll get her to switch the cameras on, and I'll just shout out what it is that we've got, because we're closed for Bank Holiday Monday. So this isn't actually full stiff peaks at the moment, but it'll do. So what are you all doing for the bank holiday then? You all doing anything exciting? Going anywhere? I know nobody seems to be going abroad, do they? So I should be in sunny Ireland at the moment, albeit it's not so sunny. So what you do is you put half the mix in, of this mix. We're just going to fold it in. Now this didn't go to stiff peaks. I've got to be honest, I don't know whether it's the bowl or whatever, I don't know, but it didn't go to stiff peaks. But I didn't do it before to stiff peaks, if I'm honest. Maybe I'm impatient when I'm live. I don't know what it is, but anyhow, I can't be bothered waiting. So, but they came out fine before. So don't mix it in, just lift and fold. the mixture in till it's all incorporated.
Maureen Simpson's asking, well, she came on late. We didn't use the hot sugar technique, did we?
No.
No.
No, we're using our whipping it up mix.
And in the bowl, what's in the bowl for Suzanne Ricketts?
Right, so we have 180 grams of ground almonds. Now these are a brand off Amazon, so they're not lovely and white as they normally are. They have been blitzed, they've been sieved, they've been blitzed, and they've been sieved again. So they've actually been sieved twice, but they're still dark in colour. They're quite wet as well, as somebody else said when they used them. So when I added the 50 grams of icing sugar, the icing sugar did go to like little lumps, but don't worry, we knocked them out anyhow. So in the bowl we've got 180 grams of sieved almonds. So basically you're actually weighing about 200 grams. Remember that by what's left after you've sieved them, you want 180. So we've got that plus 50 grams of icing sugar. You can use plain or flavoured. We've got flavoured in, okay? And then we've got 250 grams of whipping it up meringue mix. So I haven't got it to stiff peaks.
So this bank holiday weekend, Tracy should be in Egypt.
Yeah.
Well, just put some sand in your garden and pretend.
While it's pouring down with rain here.
Yeah, well, you know. Brady's baking. Nikki's doing her daughter's bedroom up, but she wishes she was baking.
Yeah, I think that's all we can do, really, isn't it?
Some people are working.
I think that's all we can do, isn't it? Bake, watch telly. I don't drink, so I suppose you lot could drink. But so that's it. I've got somebody popping down to see me, so I'm giving them a macaron lesson, 1-to-1. So I've invited them down. So that's what I'm doing on Saturday. So don't mix it in, just fold it over. Okay, then you're going to go around the bowl. Now because I've not taken it to stiff peaks, I don't need to go around 10 times. So when I say 10 times, what you'll see is that I take it up the bowl. Now this is a little trick I learnt off Claire Corbett, to be fair. So you take it up the bowl, go all the way round, and as you go round, scrape it all down and then start the same process again.
Oh, well, happy birthday for this weekend, Alison.
Oh, which Alison's that?
Alison Morris.
Okay. So
Claire Main might make a Christmas cake.
Christmas, oh yeah, well it's the time to start. Hasn't it gone dark already? I couldn't believe it. I looked out there at 8 o'clock and it was dark. It's just sort of come upon us really quickly, hasn't it? So there you go. I'm just going to go around. It needs to, you know it's right as it starts to slide down the bowl by itself. So you don't want it running down the bowl, just nice and slow. So let me just get that there.
Yeah, kids will be back at school in a week's time.
Yeah.
Deborah thinks she'll make some macarons with whipping it up. Don't forget to tag our Instagram.
Yeah,
win
good
some
girl.
icing sugars.
Good girl. Okay, so that's my template there. Homemade, off the printer. That's all you need. Some greaseproof paper over the top. I'll just put that on. Okay, so I've got my 2B Wilton, which is basically a large round. Now, I've already cut the bag, which was a bit silly of me, so I'm just going to hold that nozzle up while I fill the bag up. Otherwise it's going to come pouring out, isn't it? I'll just hold that up. Pop the mixture in.
Oh, Leslie, yeah, make the most of it. Leslie Green says, I'm just making the most of my time with 2 lads that will be off to uni soon. Another one's already departed, and once they've gone, I'll be left with my 15-year-old and a hubby. We'll seem weird again soon to have so few in my home.
Oh.
Make the most of it.
So I'm making a pig's ear of this. What I meant to tell you is do not cut the hole in your bag.
How did you put the nozzle in without cutting?
Well, you put the nozzle in,
Yeah.
okay, but you don't cut it so that the nozzle pops out until you filled your bag.
Ah.
So I'm making a bit of a pig's ear of this.
No, honestly, Sean, I hate making macarons as well, but honestly, this is so much simpler.
Yeah.
With whipping it up.
So I am making a bit of a pig's ear of this, so just hold on. I'm getting it all over my hands, which is not the way I normally do it at all. So don't cut the hole in your bag. I should have just started thinking, because what happens is it's starting to leak out already. So I've done the same with this one as well. Wasn't very clever of me, that.
Maureen's asking, will you be colouring any of your mix tonight?
I'm going to be decorating some of it. Yeah, I'm going to use and make another batch. So so I only need a small amount in the 5. Okay. So I'm just going to go and put the oven on 150. And sit down here. You don't need to sit down. I just feel as though I do need to sit down. So excuse my very full bag. So I'm just gonna. So I'm going to do another bag afterwards and do it properly instead of what I've just done here, which was a bit silly because it's all coming out over my hands now. So what I've done is I've cut the hole in I put the nozzle in, and then I've cut the hole ready. And what I should have done, I should have cut the hole after the macaron mix was in, and then I've tried to. There you go.
Terry Dixon is asking, how many macarons will this batch make?
Oh, it'll make quite a few, so you'll see in a minute. So what we've done here now is, so I've got myself a little cake tester. I'm just going to pop out any little bubbles. And then I'm going to drop this a couple of times, okay? So I'll just get Simon to turn down the sound so we don't bust your your eardrums, is it? So just hold on. So then I've got the number 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this on the outside. So I'm just going to do a little wiggle from there. Yeah, a little one there.
Adrian's suggesting for your nozzles, twist the bag just before the nozzle and it'll be okay.
But I'm using small bags. If I'd been using a big bag it would have been fine, but there's not enough room with a small bag. So we're just going to do that. But she is absolutely right, but because I'm using a small bag, and then we're just doing the 2 horns. Ears, sorry.
Could be a rhino with 2 horns.
I was testing to see if you were listening, Simon. That's what I was doing. See, Antonia wasn't listening. She didn't pick up on it, did she?
No.
Simon beat me to it. Yeah, Zoe, unfortunately we won't be at Cake International in November because of COVID. It's just not worth the risk of us getting ill, anyone else getting ill. It's sadly not happening this year, but we hope to be back next year.
No, we don't.
No, okay.
I'm asthmatic, and I've got to be honest, it's put the fear of God in me in this. So I don't really want to go anywhere where there's lots of people, if I'm really honest. So I don't know whether I'll have a team who will want to do it for us next year. That's up to them, because I know I've got a few of the girls who do like to do it. So we've got that one there, okay? So that's all I've done, really. So I've left the 2 in the middle because they're going to be our bottom shells. So I'm just going to pop that over there. I'm going to pop this actually in the oven. Put the timer on.
You don't need to put them in the fridge or anything?
No. So 10 minutes.
Nikki King's never thought about using this small nozzle.
No, neither did I. Neither did I. You know, this is what happens when you look on Pinterest and think, how am I going to make them? I come up with this clever idea, looking on Pinterest and thought, oh, wait a minute, forgot something. Forgot to take my paper template out. Don't forget to take the paper template out.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
Nicely remembered.
my mucky bag. Look at the state of this bag. Made a right pig's ear of that, didn't I? So hope you're enjoying this live anyhow. Like and share, don't forget.
Yeah, we've got lots of people liking and sharing.
So Antonia's not in tomorrow because she's done a 13-hour day today. Simon's done a long day, and because we've got Tracy Mann doing the live tomorrow, I've got nobody here on cameras.
And quite a few people are saying, are you not leaving them to crust over, Carol?
I'm not actually. Now, I've got to be honest, I did hear another company say, I did hear this, and the company I heard was Cake Cream. They said that they don't leave theirs to crust over. So I thought I'll give ours a go. And ours don't need it either. So
well, those you didn't leave, did you,
no.
earlier?
So I just thought I'll give it a go. I tried it, so I've only tried it tonight, but and that's where I heard it from. I heard them say that theirs don't need crusting over. So I thought, right, okay, I wonder if ours need it. Right, we're ready again. 10, 1, 2. Any little air bubbles. Just going to pop it there.
Shay, the oven is at 150 degrees Celsius, but how long will it stay in for, Carol?
10 minutes.
That's all you need, 10 minutes. Well, we hope it's only 10 minutes.
Yeah, it will be. Don't worry.
I never have faith in my oven. I think we need a new one. It's probably
I'm not very good at doing the horn, so as you can see, I'm just doing a little wiggle. Some of you will be
always going to smooth out, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, some of you will be a perfectionist. That, you know, I don't take myself too seriously. So, you know, it is what it is. You're getting what we're getting. That there looks a bit like a dodgy on that one, doesn't he? Let's put a bit more there. So, but you know that I don't take myself too seriously. I'm not a professional. I just like playing.
That is 150 degrees Celsius, Terry. Is our oven a fan oven, or is it?
Yeah.
Fan oven.
Yeah, it is a fan oven, Patricia.
So it's a gas mark too. Right, that one's not too near.
Gas mark 2, Barbara, as Carol just said.
So I'll do these again in a minute with another brand of almond flour. So this is ground almonds, this one.
Simon, you're being shouted at.
What?
Bluminex, Simon, you nearly burst my eardrums with headphones in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let me put that in the oven.
I was too slow.
So this one's got to come out 3 minutes after. So let's do this one. Oh, paper again.
Oh no,
Remember to
Terry.
get your template out.
Terry, ask away. It doesn't matter. Keep asking questions. She's taking notes for when I put my order, when she puts her order in.
Yeah, that's fine.
But remember, you can find this recipe on the Sugar and Crumbs recipe site as well. If you just search for whipping it up macarons.
Yeah, so if you go to the Sugar and Crumbs mixing it up, as Antonia says there, in the search bar, put whipping it up. It does come up with everything that we've made with whipping it up, and but I will have to apologise. I've not had any pictures. I have got all the pictures. I've just not had 5 minutes to actually sit down and add them all, but I will. It's bank holiday weekend, and I promise you I will. Right, I'm going to change my bag because I'm really miffed off what I did there. It was a stupid thing. Let me get my piping bag. Where are the piping bags? There. So normally for this product I would use big bags. So I wouldn't normally use little bags, but I don't know why I just used little bags really. It's a bit of a dumb thing to do. But there you go, we do these things, don't we? Scissors, scissors, scissors. There they are. Just cut that nozzle off.
I've got to say, these macarons with the little bits in, it makes them look healthier, doesn't it? Like
Yeah, well I actually think they look very good, to be fair. And when you see what I'm going to do with it, you're not going to see them anyhow. I won't worry about them. I mean, this is the first time I've used this product tonight. And it's not the first time I've used whipping it up, it's the first time I've used this type of ground almonds. As I say, Karen normally goes to Morrison's or... well, the brand she's got over there, she normally goes to Morrison's for me, or well, that's the Co-op, isn't it? Sainsbury's or Asda she gets them from. But Karen's on holiday and I don't go out because I'm asthmatic. I don't actually go anywhere where there's lots of people. So have I just done the same thing? I've done the same thing and cut the hole in the bag. What a dick I am, honest to God. Carol.
Oh, Carol.
I am a complete dick, aren't I? Honestly, I really am. There I was, going to not...
And everybody's watching you doing it and not saying
Well,
anything.
they'd be saying the same, isn't she a dick? So...
Maureen, the template was literally found by Googling circle templates.
Yeah.
Just scroll through a few, or maybe try and narrow it down with circle macaron templates. Just anything.
Yeah, any size you want. So I'm just going to squeeze them out. You know what that is? That's automatic me. That's me putting the nozzle in automatically, isn't it? Right, okay, so I finally remember to take the template out.
The paper out.
Right, you're going to turn the volume off or they're going to bust the ear drums again.
Give me a chance.
There we go.
Okay, we're back.
We're back. There we go.
No bursted eardrums
No.
this time.
There we go. They're going to go in. Right, in the oven they go.
Good morning to Wayne in Sydney.
Right. Oh, hello,
Yeah.
Wayne in Sydney. Nice to meet you. Right. Okay. Good. Right. Yes. Let us know where else you are. I'm just going to get rid of this lot here. Have a little bit of a clean up, and wash my hands because I'm covered in meringue mix because of my silliness of cutting the bag. And then I went to show you that I wasn't going to cut the bag, and then just did it again automatically.
Anne says, "Don't worry, you're only human. We all make mistakes."
Yeah. It's just automatic pilot though, isn't it? I've been cutting piping bags for years and popping a nozzle in and cutting it, and I'm just brain dead. Right, okay, so I'm just going to whiz this lot down here. The timer's going to go off in a minute and I'll get what I've got done already. So let me just get rid of this lot out the way. And if we get time, we'll make another mix. But I just want to get on and decorate a few of these unicorns because I haven't decorated them before. Like I say, it's the first time I just saw them today. So I'm quite excited about playing with them.
I know. They're going to look great though.
Well, I might get you on washing up duty and Simon to do comments for a minute.
Absolutely fine.
Who's doing cameras?
Pardon?
You at the same time, multitask.
Oh, okay.
So, well, just hang on a minute, let's see what I can do myself. So if you want to just shout out where everybody's from, Antonia, and I'll tell you what, let me wash it myself a minute.
YouTube comments.
Well, we've not really got where people are from.
So who's new to the Sugar Crumbs kitchen?
Let us know if you're new. Oh, what was the piping tip used?
I used the 2B round, and the Wilton, they're all Wilton tips I've used, the 2B round and the 5 round.
So the 5 and the 2B.
Yeah.
Carol Hayward's in Norwich. I always struggle to say that. Vicky's in Nottingham, Jill's in Essex, Kareen's in Somerset, Julie Thomas is in Warwickshire, Lisa Matusha is in London, Fiona's from the Isle of Skye, Helen is Bognor Regis, and what? Regis. Oh, sorry guys. Jenny Savage is new and from Norwich as well.
Fantastic.
We got from everywhere. Maureen's in Croydon, Ruth's in Hertfordshire, Trish is in Suffolk.
And I'm here washing the pots.
This is really testing how I pronounce places. Like honestly, so last year I lived in London, and one of the offices we had based was in Chiswick, but I could have sworn because it's spelled Chiswick, I was convinced for ages, for about a month, and no one told me. I was convinced it was Chiswick, not Chiswick, and they all took the mickey out of me for a while.
I'm not surprised.
But no one corrected me. That's not my fault.
Right, there's my first buzzer. So just hang on a minute.
And hi to Margaret Banks in Gateshead.
Woohoo! Okay, I'm not even going to try to, in fact I am. Sarah Campbell is in Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock? Kilmarnock? However you say that.
Just a minute, let me get these out. Simon can help you.
And Maureen's in
What am I helping?
Lismago. See, I can pronounce that one.
So let me just check if they're done.
What am I doing? What am I helping you with?
Let me just give these another minute.
I can't say that. Kilmarnock?
Kilmarnock. You just said it, Kilmarnock.
Right, well that's what I thought and then I doubted myself.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just washing up.
No, I am not saying that. I do no. Sorry, Shelley. Okay, see, I feel like some of these are like made up. Donady? Is that a place? Ayrshire? Ayrshire? See, this is how bad I am with locations.
Now you can say that, can't you?
I want to say Tarpoli, but
No.
Tarpoli. Yeah, but I just say things how they're spelled.
I thought you lived in Cheshire.
Well, yeah.
Oh, no, is it Derbyshire?
I am from Breda. I am from here, Stockport, but I actually moved about a lot as a kid. So I lived in Bangkok and then Hong Kong, which is why I am
the same as me, aren't you?
Yeah, which is why I'm so terrible with places in England, since they were foreign to me until I was about 10. And then we didn't really travel in England. It was Europe and Asia. That was that was me.
Just put those there, they're hot.
Oh, thanks, Maria. I can say that. She's on the couch.
So we've got these from earlier. They've just come out the oven. Those ones have just come out the oven
She's
there.
on the couch, she's not in couch end.
Oh, don't. She says, I'm on the couch.
So let's just
Moira
move those
says
up
it's
there.
actually Les Mahagao. Yes? Les Mahagao. That's what she spelled. Les Mahagao.
Don't know. What did you say?
I have probably not that.
Right, good. So we're just waiting for them to come out of the oven. So I've done my washing it up now.
Washing it up quick.
So I've done my washing up. So I'm just going to wait for these to come out of the oven a minute, and then I'm going to sit down and have a little play with these. So I've got some buttercream here. So what we'll do with this is, if I can make another batch tonight, I will, but I can't promise. So I've got some buttercream here, which we will pop in here.
Yeah, Pam, I'll have no chance of pronouncing your Welsh village. No way.
So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to drop some, I'm going to drop the matte sprinkles in here, the Sprinklicious matte ones.
Jackie Adams says, new product, washing it up.
Washing it up, I know. Well, I did have to go and wash it myself. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of those in there. So, I don't know if this is how you do it. Like I say, I saw these on Pinterest and I thought, right, I'm going to have a go at this. The kids will like these, nice and scrunchy. And
Les Mahago is how you pronounce it, according to Moira. Thank you for that. Everyone's going to have to start saying their places phonetically for me.
so these are the Sprinklicious matte micro pearls. We do them in pearl and we've got them in matte as well. These are suitable for all diets, so they're suitable for vegans, vegetarians, nut allergies, everything like that, so they're there. And I'm going to pop this into a piping bag, a 1M Wilton piping bag in a minute. So let's do that. I'm just going to wait for these next batch of macarons to come out. I just needed to give them a few more minutes. So I'll put that buttercream over here. So I've done that, get rid of all that. I can't believe how much mess I'm making. And if I can make another batch today, I will. So this is the batch that I made earlier, so you can see these. And then this is the batch, one batch that's just come out of the oven. It looks like we've got twins here. Look, these have joined. So just done those a little bit close together. Now, they won't come off the paper straight away. All right, so when you take them out of the oven, don't try peeling them off, just leave them to go cold, leave them for 10 minutes to go cold. So just leave them on the tray, okay, and then put them there and just leave them to go cold. Don't try and pull them off yet. That's all I did with these.
So Corinne, leave them to cool completely.
Yeah, so you can see them, look.
Lindsay Pearson is asking, have you baked with the sprinkles? Are they stable?
Right, I have baked with the sprinkles and I don't think they're baked stable. The company that I buy them from tell me that they are. So unless I've done something wrong, I personally don't think they're baked stable.
Kelly, Carol didn't let them sit to crust before putting them in the oven.
No, I didn't. I have to be honest. I saw another product that's very similar to ours. Theirs is a Swiss round buttercream, where we brought ours out as a multi-mix and we're white in colour with different ingredients anyhow. Both products are actually amazing, if I'm really honest. But we are doing ours completely different. Ours is white in colour, all the flavours, and I saw that they did theirs without crusting, and I just thought, I wonder if ours work without crusting, because I've actually followed the method as if you were making macarons the traditional way with egg white, and that's why I left them to crust. And then I just bung them in the oven, and well, you saw how fast they went in the oven. They're absolutely fine. Yeah, so we don't need to let them crust.
Claire Corbett's watching.
Oh,
They
hello,
look
Claire.
fab. You're inspiring me.
Yes, well, the macaron recipe is actually where I learnt from Claire Corbett. So she's the lady who's watching now, who's going to do this wonderful class, and she's going to show you both ways when she does the class. She's going to show you using our icing sugars and egg white, and then she's also going to show you using the whipping it up. So she's a far more control than I am. You know, she doesn't do daft things, popping a nozzle in a bag and cutting it before she put the product in, you know. So but that's where I actually learnt from Claire. So I actually followed her method when we brought whipping it up out, and she was really quite pleased. I was chatting with her about it today in class. So she has made those exactly the same way, so but better. Right, let me get these out. I think these should be ready now, because these were 3 minutes behind. So let's see what we're doing here.
Why is one shiny, Carol?
Pardon?
Why is one
Because
shiny?
I dusted it. I luster dusted it. So there's one there, and it looks like I must have bashed it when I was ripping the paper out before. So I've just got to wait for another set. So one was 3 minutes behind, and the other set was 4 minutes behind. So we've just got to wait another few minutes for the other ones, and then we can crack on. So I'm quite pleased I got the unicorn. They're not perfect, but they'll do, won't they? Hey, when we luster them up afterwards.
Yeah,
They'll do for what we want, won't they?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do the eyelashes, but we'll worry about that in a minute. So I lustered them up. Pardon?
Do you want them sticking up, or do you want them flat?
I don't know. They're going to be what they're going to be, aren't they?
Leave them on a really fine nozzle and just...
I'm going to paint them.
Oh gosh, okay, good luck.
There's no wrong way of doing them, is
No.
there?
I don't know how they're going to look. I don't actually know how they're going to look, but we're going to paint them. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to have little gold horns and little pinky, little goldy ears. We're going to have, and we're going to do some little black eyelashes. And but I'm going to luster them all first, and I'll show you, because I tried one before. And I said to Claire when she left tonight, because she loved this oyster colour, which I'm going to show you, and I said, oh, I'm going to do that tonight. She went, oh, I want to use that. So I went, sorry, beat you to it. So I've just got to wait for this next batch to come out, but I'll talk to you about this luster actually. So you know, I'm a fan of the Faye Cahill lusters and the Sugar Flare lusters as well. Well, this one is a lovely oyster colour. Okay, so it's a 25-gram pot, goes a long way, and you know what, we'll just luster a few now, to be fair. Where's my brush? While we're waiting for my so what we're going to do is I'm going to put some in the pot there.
Halima is suggesting a black fractal pen for the eyelashes.
Yeah, oh yes, I'd have to just check if I've still got one.
Good
My
shout.
problem is, yeah, good shout, yeah. My problem here in the kitchen is I'm always giving stuff away, and then I can't find it, and it's because I've usually give it away. So I know when I looked in here a few weeks ago I didn't have one. So let's see. So that's all I've done. Luster them, look how lovely that is.
You can really see the difference as well.
Yeah, so I'm going to luster them. We'll luster some little gold horns. So I'm just dry lustering. I'm not wet lustering. I'll go back over that one. So these are the bottoms. So just really very quickly.
Mo's back on.
Pardon?
Maureen is back
Oh,
on.
is she? Hi, Maureen. Yeah, I was chatting to Mo this morning. So big hugs, my lovely. I'll just put that on there. So this is like, so you know what, you know, like I say, I went on Pinterest. It was just this afternoon, to be fair, while I was in the class, and I googled cute macarons, and then lots of options came up, loads of things came up. It's amazing. I never even knew you could do these things with macarons. So we oh, I've just lost a horn. Oh, I'll have to eat that one. Right,
Oh,
that's
no,
that's the
what a
taster.
shame.
That'll have to be a taster. I'll have to be a bit more careful with my horn. This one's got a bit of a wonky horn, this one. So, but anyhow, I just put cute macarons. I didn't realise people are making all sorts of things with macarons. It's crazy out there. They're making sea life, they're making jungle things, they're making, honestly, seriously, go and have a look on Pinterest what they're making. It's amazing. So anyway, I saw these unicorns and I thought, right, it doesn't show you how to make them, just showed you this picture and how to order them. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. So 6:30, this is my version of doing it. The woman's probably having a meltdown thinking, well, that's wrong. But do we care? No. So
Which specific lustre are you using, Carol?
I'm actually using the Sugar Flare Oyster colour. So because I thought it was actually perfect for the unicorn, actually. So I'm going to use the fake Cahill Gold for its horns in a minute. For the horns. Provided I don't knock any more horns off.
Corinne is asking, could you do, I'm assuming you mean Peppa Pig macarons. Yes, you could.
I can't see no reason why not, to be fair.
Just colour them pink.
Just colour them pink. Yeah.
Be careful with the shape.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But I can't tell you how to do it. I've had to work this one out myself this afternoon. I'm not a professional baker, me. I'm a give it a goer girl, and those girls, all of you who follow me know what I'm like. It's like, you know what, let's give this a go. So I'm very much about, you know what, I'm in the kitchen. I've now got a product. What am I going to do with it? And what I'm going to do with it is make unicorn macarons.
You're just making the unicorn heads though, aren't you?
Yes, I'm making a head.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
yeah, I'm
Alex,
not making any
they
bodies.
don't have feet.
No.
Unless you want to make a weird unicorn with feet on its head, but...
Yeah, no, we're not doing the full body. Crikey, I'm not that clever. So I've just done some shells, round circle ones, just for the base. So let's get those lustered up as well, because we may as well make the other side look pretty. So, I mean, I don't know how the faces are going to look on these girls, because as I said before, I haven't done them, but you know, we're going to work on this together. And I'm going to see if I can find my Fractal pen, make life easier. But otherwise, I've got the paint out. What have I got out? I've got rainbow dust. There we go. There we go. I knew there was one missing. There it is there. Right. So I'm just going to bring all the horns down here because I don't want to be stretching too far. So I hope you're enjoying this live.
And you're off the top of the screen, so I can't.
Oh, right, okay. So let me just do that. Hope you're enjoying the live, ladies. If you've not followed me before, this is how I work. I'm not a professional baker. I actually formed a company called Sugar Crumbs 8 years ago. We're coming up to our 9th year. And it was about showing people how to use our icing sugars. And I can't afford for people to keep coming in and demming and stuff like that. I've been lucky that people have used our sugars and come in. So the only way I can do it is by doing it myself. And that's what we've done. And I also look at it, I'm just like you in the kitchen, you know, I've got a product, now what am I going to do with it? So you've just got to get it out and play, haven't you?
Everyone's asking about the ones in the oven.
Oh yeah, they're due out, don't worry.
Yep.
Don't worry, I'm not panicking. If I'm not panicking, don't panic. They are due out a few minutes ago.
Sorry, Alex, and thanks for the correction, Debbie. Apparently, macarons have feet. That's a technical thing.
Oh, you mean the feet here? You haven't said it right.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
wasn't listening. Right,
Sorry.
I know what
What
you
was
mean,
the
girls.
question then?
Right,
Do they have feet? And I was like, well, no, the unicorns are just unicorn heads.
right. I know what you're talking
Sorry.
Yes, they've got feet.
about. They've got feet. I know what you're talking about. Do you know what? I wasn't paying any attention because Antonia was answering the questions. I wasn't paying any attention. I wondered why you wanted feet on the bottoms of the heads.
So can you show me what those are?
Yes,
I feel like I'm
they
really
are.
stupid
Look,
now.
they are. So the feet, that's the feet, that foamy bit there.
Ah,
So,
okay.
Move
look.
down a bit, Carol.
Sorry.
There we go.
Yep, so there you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's me.
That's the
Sorry,
feet.
guys.
I was not listening. Sorry.
No, I didn't phrase the question
yes.
right either.
I thought you was wanting feet on the friggin' head. So I wasn't even thinking. And yes, these have got feet. I just need to these.
The unicorns have
Right. So that's the first one.
Well, no, because we're making unicorn heads, not unicorn bodies.
She obviously doesn't know enough about macarons.
Clearly, this is
Right,
why I'm
okay.
Do you know anything about unicorns?
Right,
Yes.
Simon, can we just pay attention, please? Right. So these are the ones that are now dry. So what I said to you, don't take them off the paper when they come out the oven. If you try and lift them off the paper in the oven, they'll still be wet. So leave them on the tray, bring them out, and we've only left them out a few minutes. Look. So you know.
Kemi is asking what
Look.
food colouring would work well with this mix.
Any
Gel
colour.
or oil-based or paste.
I've used powder and I've used gel. So I've not used oil base. See this one here, this one's a dodgy one. That's because when it was in the oven, I wasn't thinking, I actually lifted it off its shelf. So, but look, if you leave them alone, and they've all got feet on, you see, Simon?
Yeah.
So this is me twins. Oh, they're not twins anymore, I've just broke them. There you go. And then shells there. So look, and then while that's been done,
Oh, Donna, they taste amazing. That's what they taste
yeah.
like.
So these are cooling at the moment. These are hot. So look. So look, they're coming off just nicely now. Look how lovely they're coming off. I bashed the horn on that one. So you know what? We'll eat that one. Let's put that there. We'll eat that one. There we go.
You can have some sweet.
Yeah, well, I've had no tea tonight. So look, they're all coming off lovely. Yeah. Not sticking to the paper. Just be patient. Don't do what I did with that one there before. So I'll just break this for you. They're nice and soft. So are we on the overhead there? So look at that. They're lovely. Have you tried one macaron before?
These specific macarons.
No, you've tried macarons.
Yes, I love them.
And you don't know they've got feet?
Well, no, because I just eat them.
Would you want to try one on this one?
People just say put them in your mouth. They don't say, oh, look at the specks of them.
Well, we're not looking at specs, we're looking at feet.
Yeah, they're all laughing at me. Don't worry. I don't think I'll live this down.
I feel stupid for not frigging listening to her. I wondered what you were going about when she was going, no, we don't put feet on heads. And I'm thinking, that was a bit of a random question. Didn't even enter my mind. Right, okay. So we have this.
Yeah, these are really tasty. And no, Maureen, they don't taste like chicken.
No.
What flavour are they?
These are coconut, actually.
Very tasty.
Because I had some, they're coconut and banana because they are, I had coconut whipping it up in the cupboard. And I had some, I just grabbed the first flavoured icing sugar that we had.
Maureen missed the beginning. How did you get the shape again?
Oh, Maureen, I'm not going through that again. I'm traumatised enough as it is. You'll have to watch it later and I'll chat to you.
She just piped it out, Maureen. She piped a circle and then put a horn and ears on.
Yeah, dead easy. It did work out really easy. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this dust in here. So we'll paint our horn. So I'm just using some rejuvenator spirit. So you can use dipping solution if you want to. That's just a bit too watery. So also when you use dust, and you can do this with this oyster one as well, when you add the rejuvenator spirit, afterwards, don't throw it away. Let it dry thoroughly. Okay, so you can see what I've got in this dish here. So I'll just add
Sorry,
blob.
Debbie Hargreaves just says, loving that jumper, Carol. Have you sprayed yourself in finishing sparkle?
Yeah, no, it looks it, doesn't it? So here, this glitter, this fake Cahill here, and the same with the any glitters, any luster dust really. Once you've had the rejuvenator or dipping solution, you've made it. What you don't use, don't throw away. Let it dry, let it go completely dry. Get a soft brush, and it'll all go back to powder. So I'm just going to do my big horns. So there you go.
Leia Blythe is struggling to get her shapes to stay shaped. As soon as I bang the tray on the table, they go splat.
Is she doing them now? Is she doing them with whipping it up, or is she doing, what's she doing?
Let us know. I think she mentioned earlier she's done it with both. Are you adding too much liquid, maybe?
Yeah. If they're going splat, it's definitely too much liquid. I can't really help you on the live tonight, but of course, you know what, message me. And if you go to info.sugarandcrumbs@icloud.com and message them and say, can you ask Carol to give me a call? I'll give you a call and have a chat with you about it. I'm free all day tomorrow. I'm working in the office by myself tomorrow. So we'll just paint the horns up. That one's a broken one.
Yeah,
So,
she's struggling with both.
Right.
Yeah, as Carol said, drop us a message and she will get back to you, but you're probably adding too much liquid.
Go to info@sugarandcrumbs.
No, info.sugarandcrumbs@icloud.com.
I'm not with it, me, am I? Crikey.
You're too chilled out with these magnets.
I think I need to go have a lie down. Should have seen me in class today. I couldn't stop yawning.
Do you have that email, Simon?
What email?
The info.sugar.
Oh, to pop up.
Yeah, just to make sure.
I can type it out.
Yeah, type it out. So I am rushing these because I'm hoping to get maybe another set of macarons on. Well, to be fair, I'm hoping I'm going to finish these first.
Oh, they look lovely. Starting to come together.
Yeah. Oh, we've got some short, stumpy horns. We've got some fat horns. So I probably could have been a bit more delicate with them, really, couldn't I? But anyhow, this is for you. I'm just giving you the idea. You lot can make them beautiful and perfect. I'll give you the idea. You lot go and perfect it. I also didn't do my whipping it up to a thick, stiff consistency either. I had it at medium consistency, and the reason for that is
What's this address for?
For Leah, just in case she missed it.
so I didn't have it as to stiff consistency. There's two reasons why. I was impatient in waiting, and there's a possibility my bowl isn't clean enough. It's not been in the dishwasher, it's just been hand washed, and I haven't swirled it out with boiling water, so it wasn't thickening up, and it might be me. I might just not give it enough time. I find that when I'm on the live, I feel under pressure, and a minute to me feels like an hour. So I might not give it enough time. I don't know, but they worked perfectly fine. So, but it meant that I didn't have to whack it round the bowl. I'm going to eat that one because that one's broken. So that's another one for me. Right, okay then. So we're going to do his little ears. I think I'll get some pink colour for the ears.
Leslie Green and Debbie Hargreaves said that the mix went runny because they overmixed as well. So that's a possibility.
Yeah. Yeah, if your mix is really loose, it's not going to pipe. It does have to be, it has to be not firm, but definitely not loose. Right, let me get a pink colour out a minute. Let me see, what pink colour am I going to use? So,
which specific gold did you use, Carol?
I just used the Faye Cahill one. I'll get it out in a minute and let you tell you which colour it was.
Yeah, Fiona, that will hopefully answer your question.
Yeah. The Faye Cahill golds are beautiful, and so are the Sugar Flavour. It doesn't really matter which one you use, really. I just picked one up. So, but the one that I've used tonight, because I use them all just randomly, but the one I've used tonight is Signature Gold. But there's Shimmer Gold, there's a Regal Gold. They're all really pretty. So I'm just going to use this pink, and I'm just going to dry brush this on for the ears, to be fair. Let me just get a small brush. So I'm guessing this, girls. I am winging this now. So is the ears pink inside on a unicorn? Do we know?
They can be
Is,
pink.
is anyone going to correct me?
Yeah, that's a very fair point, Halima. We take so long making these things perfect and destroy them in a second when we eat them.
Well, you see, I don't take long to make them perfect. I just sort of throw things together. That's for you lot to make things perfect. See, I'll just play and you lot go off and go, Carol, look at this, how wonderful they are. And I go, oh, thank you, send me a picture. I think you girls who do baking and really put your time and effort into it, I actually really admire you. I just don't have the patience, really. So I'll do all my ears. I don't even know if that looks right for an ear, but you know it'll do, won't it, from a distance? How's it looking on the camera?
It's looking really good.
So as I say, I've not made these before. There was no tutorial to show me how to make this. I've just had to sort of, I'm going off my own imagination now. So I don't know if my imagination's clever enough or not clever enough, but I'm quite happy with what I can see so far. I think it might get a bit more fun when I start doing the eyelashes. So I'm just going to, can you pass me the kitchen roll, please?
Tracy Mann is watching you paint, no pressure.
So I think that, yeah, thanks Tracy. So I think my cheeks are a bit too pinky. Can I just have one piece? So I think my cheeks are a little bit too pinky there, so I'll just brush some off on the brush. There we go. And just make them a bit lighter.
Yeah, Lintoff says you're winging it and they look great.
See, you girls all love it when I wing it. That's why I know that you just love it. And the way I look at it, if I'm here, I haven't got all the hours God sends to be doing some things, and I don't sell them anyhow. To me, this is me being at home for the kids, and I know if I take these to my grandkids tomorrow, which I will be taking these to the grandkids tomorrow, I'll let you see pictures of Jazzy and Ruby have them. They'll be freaking highly delighted. So so what if we got too much pink on the cheeks or whatever? So these are my cheeks. Might be a little bit too pinky, but do we care? No.
Julie's asking if you're going to get some Faye Cahill Shimmer Gold as it's showing out of stock.
Yes, I will be. I did start this conversation before, so I just don't want to cry again. I lost someone very dear to me last week, or the week before, I can't remember now. But my last 2 weeks have been in a bit of a blur, in a bit of a daze, and I've sort of been working, but not at the normal speed that I'm at. And I've got to be honest, I've just not ordered stock, I've not kept an eye on things, and we're moving warehouses, and I've just got other things minding me to death at the moment. But tomorrow, I promise I will get everything back in stock again, what we're missing. I've not even looked at the stock, if I'm honest. I had a phone call. What day was it we had a phone call? I had a phone call from the office saying to me the other day, do you think you could order this? And I was like, ooh, I order that every week. I've not ordered it for 2 weeks.
I think that was on Tuesday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. So I've just not been there, if I'm honest. And nobody else orders stock, because it's only me. So
Sorry, Jackie Martin says, cheeks too pink, hot flush.
yes, absolutely. Well, if you notice, I beat you to it because I've just got a brush out, a bigger brush, just to dab them a little bit. So I'm just blending them in a bit more. Because you can brush it off, can't you? So we'll just take off a bit. So just soften it down. And my eyes are going to be done last because they're making me nervous already, thinking about my eyes. So we're just going to, so I've got some other sprinkles here. So I just need a little bit of glue. Where's my glue now? In fact, I've got that much stuff on this table now. It's fun, isn't it? Where's my glue? What have I done with that?
Tom says, not sure anyone has seen a unicorn, Carol, so it can be as pink as you want.
Yeah, I agree. This is my unicorn. There's my glue. Right, okay. So I've got some sprinkles here. Got a little selection of sprinkles. So I'm going to use these happy sprinkles. So I'm going to take out the gold rods because I think they'll be a bit too big. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to use those. I'm going to use the pearlised hundreds and thousands micro pearls. Where are they?
Which liquid are you using to dilute the paint?
I'm actually using today Rejuvenator Spirit by Sugar Flare. I usually use that or Dipping Solution by Coolpit. They're both the same. So I'm just going to put a few of these there. So just hang on a minute. I'm going to put a few of those there. Let me find my... In fact, you know what? I'll use these... oh yeah, I've got pearlised rainbows here. So I'm just going to put a few of these in the lid for there. Don't ask me what I'm doing, girls. I'm just going with it, yeah? So just bear with me. We're going with it. We don't know what these unicorns are going to look like yet, so we'll worry about it in a minute. Hey?
This is what we love.
We'll just worry about it all in a minute, yeah? So I'm not worried at all. You lot worry for me. Right. So what I'm just going to do now is...
And Laura's asking, can you use vodka instead?
You can. The only thing with vodka is it dries it, makes it very gloopy very quick. So I'm just putting a bit of glue there now. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of my sprinkles on there. So we're just going to, and we'll tip them off. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So just let me... So I'm making a bit of a mess, but that's what it's all about, isn't it? So we'll do that. And you know what? You could hand paint some little stuff on it as well if you wanted to. But I haven't got time for that because, and also I'm not sure whether I can paint or not. So we'll just put a few more on here. There we go. So you can sprinkle these on. It'd be nice if I did this in a container so I won't have sprinkles all over the floor after. But again, I wasn't really thinking.
Hey, Simon and I are experts at cleaning up sprinkles
Yes,
now.
yes.
Like that.
Yes. You lot were having a great time with sprinkles the other week, weren't you?
Yeah, we were.
Launching bags of them around the kitchen.
Hey, to be fair, it was only one bag.
Was it? Is that what you went through in the
It was a
end?
big
Just
bag.
a very big bag.
Like a big 2 kilo bag, was it?
Probably.
About
Maybe more,
about
yeah.
5 kilos.
They were the really massive ones that John brought in.
I said, here, I'll play with these. So as you can see, you know, just a bit of glue on, isn't it? That's all we need to do.
Yeah, Leslie Green and Vanessa Woods love the sprinkles. Great effect.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, you could hand paint little roses on if you wanted to, or I think the lady on Pinterest, she's actually hand painted stuff on hers, but I don't want to show myself up with my painting skills live.
Jackie Adams is loving them too.
I show myself up enough as it is without me having to show me painting skills.
I like the sprinkles though. I think they add a lot more character.
So, like I say, I'm sort of doing my own adaptation of these here. It all gets better in a minute, girls. I feel very confident. You're going to like these. And I promise you, I never lie to you. This is the first time I've done this. This is just going from my own bit of imagination. Well, you've never seen me do them. Simon's never seen me do them, have you, Simon?
No.
He came in tonight, surprised. He went, hey, Simon, look at these. And then I came into you, didn't I? No, you came in here, didn't you, Antonia?
Yeah.
I said, look at this, Antonia, we've actually got ears and all. And she went, how do you do that? So I'm not sure really, but somehow it all worked.
Yeah, you did it.
So, as you can see, I'm enjoying myself making a load of mess here. Probably would have been a good idea if I'd done these inside a baking tray. But you know what, there's... I'll add it to my list of duties tomorrow while I'm on my own. So tomorrow I'll get up early, order all the stock, come in, clean the kitchen. So we'll do that there. I think they're looking all right then, aren't they, so far?
Fab.
So I'm still a bit twitchy about the eyelashes though.
Don't
We'll
forget
get there.
Yeah, don't forget the eyelashes.
I'm not going to
Carol.
forget the eyelashes. I'm not going to forget
We
the
need the eyes
eyelashes.
before the eyelashes.
No, it's just eyelashes.
You don't have
Oh,
eyes.
really? Oh, you have eyes closed.
Eyes closed.
Sleeping unicorn.
Yeah.
Oh.
One of those cute ones. She's flicking her eyelashes at you, isn't she?
You're gonna have to name every unicorn.
Oh no, not a chance. So I'm going to give these to my granddaughters tomorrow. They'll be over the moon. I'll take a picture for you. I'll go around tomorrow night. So, Jasmine and Ruby. You've all seen Jasmine and Ruby loads of times. So our big move goes on next week. So next week is a very stressful week. The move actually starts. So the offices have been finished now. And they've all been decorated. Unfortunately, they're only white. But at the moment, we've got a nice new staff room, nice new goods in room at our new place. So it's all getting very exciting. But next week, we've got absolute chaos because come Friday night next week, that's when the move starts. And we're all working all weekend. Everybody is. We're on it. Apart from Simon and Antonia. And the only reason they're not on it is because they don't know nothing about the warehouse.
Nope.
So they've got out of it.
I mean, I don't know anything about macarons either, apparently.
Yeah. How stupid am I not to realise
I
what
don't
you
even
were on
know where
about?
it is, Carol.
Well, warehouse, you
The
liar.
new warehouse.
Oh, you don't know where the new
The
one
new
is
one.
now.
To be fair, I only know because that's where you guys took me on my first official day.
Yes, we
It
really
was
did.
nice.
Yeah. We're very excited. And we're keeping our old warehouse. That's going to be our production plant. So it's all very exciting at the moment. We've worked really hard. You know how hard we've all worked getting there to get this. So it means that we can go full pelt now with whipping it up and the flavoured icing sugars and the flavoured cocoa powders. So I'm just going to get myself some more sprinkles.
Wendy Campion says, my personal parking spot at your goods in area.
Listen, Wendy Campion, Wendy Campion has stayed here several times and I love her coming to visit and she's a great girl. But Wendy Campion, I'm telling you now, when you see that new warehouse, you're going to go wild. But you're all going to have to wait. So we'll be doing click and collect from the new warehouse. But you're all going to have to wait while I get the reception. I'm not allowed to do the reception area up yet. But I'm hoping to get that done. Make it look all really pretty. Right, so I need some more sprinkles. So I'm making a proper mess here. Are you liking them so far? What do you think?
Not the love hearts were flooding in before. They've gone a bit quiet now, but show us some love, guys. I like seeing love hearts pop up.
Yeah, I'll just throw me sprinkles all over. Don't you worry about it. These are the matte nonpareils, by the way.
Lots of love hearts now.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I think my granddaughters are going to go mad for these. And then I'm going visiting my daughter on Monday, so I think I might show my eldest granddaughter how to make them. But when I say eldest, she's the youngest of phase 1 grandchildren, and the eldest of phase 2. That makes sense, Holly. You all know Holly. Right, okay. So, oh, that one's a bit mingy. I haven't got much of it. So I am making a proper mess.
Yeah, Alex says it looks really effective.
Right.
Bianca loves them.
Good
Louisa
girls.
loves them.
Good girls. Might just have to dip a bit more glue on to put some strands on. So,
Wendy says, yay! Can I do a supermarket sweep run around the warehouse?
Yeah.
I'll fill my trolleys.
we're going to lock you in. We're going to lock you in, Wendy. For your own safety, to be fair. Yeah, I want to be able to, when it's all sorted out, the new warehouse, I want it to be that people are allowed to come along a lot more often. John will be killing me now if he's listening to this live. I'll be getting hung when I get in there later. So let me just get some strands out. So I'll shake everything off in a minute. Let me see if I've got a black pen. Otherwise, we're going to have to use. I'm going to have to paint them on. So I'll just shake these up.
Do that.
What?
The warehouse run around.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping to get the once a month. In January, I'm hoping to get the once a month demonstration mornings back on. But you see, I limit it to not a lot of people, 30 people. I'm quite happy with 30 people. We don't need any more than that. Right, okay. I'm happy with that so far. Right, let me see if I've got this fractal pen, which I have a really bad feeling I don't think I have. Oh, actually. Ooh, actually. Right, okay. Now, having never having never done an eyelash in my life, don't laugh. Right, I'm just going to have a little practice. Right, so.
Not want me to show this.
I
can
see
do.
it. Come on.
They'll have to do. Does that look like an eyelash? Right, okay, let's do the first one on here then.
Carol.
Oh, right, I think I'll do those
Either
ones on
way.
that end, yeah. So, are we going to do, which way? Should we do them down that way or should we do them up? Flicked out. Have a look. It's the first one or second one?
I like the first one. I think
Right.
that's a bit more girly.
Right,
But
okay.
the second one is.
Well,
a
I
bit
think
more
they're
like
going to have to be.
seriously.
They're going to have to be what they're
Do
going to have to be,
both.
aren't they?
Do some of each.
So, right, okay. So,
Oh, and Laura's asking, what glue do you use?
well, today I'm actually using.
Perfect, Carol.
Pardon?
Perfect.
Well, I've got to do the other side, haven't I?
I think that's good enough to let people see. Do you
Is
know?
it? I don't know about that. Right, hold on.
Bit higher up though, maybe above. the
Bit
cheeks.
higher up. Oh, I've just got to put them on the cheeks, haven't I? Oh, I'm a dick, honest to God. Seriously. Right,
Oh no, you're
okay.
going to have to eat that one.
That's why I did it.
But
What's
that's
up with
the
it on my
perfect
cheeks?
shape.
Right, okay. Oh, they're getting a bit dodgy now. That one's a bit squinty.
It was beginner's luck, wasn't it?
Definitely beginner's luck. I should have put my cheeks lower.
And Jackie Adams still like them.
Yeah, well, you know what, girls? This is my first time, so you lot are all really good. You can now follow by not doing my mistakes.
Yeah, learn from Carol's mistakes.
Yeah, learn from my mistakes, girls.
But no, they are loving them. There are lots of likes and love hearts coming in.
Right, so they're looking all right, these, aren't they? So I'm just going to do these ones here because I think these will be easier. What time is it?
20 to 10.
Oh, right, you won't be getting your second lot of macarons. But I can do them next week.
What is the pen you're using again, Carol?
So
Stacey's asking.
I'm using the Fractal, which I completely forgot about. So whoever said it, thank you very much. I'm using the Fractal calligraphy pen. We do them in black and white. We used to do them in colours, but the colours didn't really sell, so I stopped doing the colours. But the black is fantastic. It's a very thin tip, and the white is great for a whiteboard. So a blackboard. So if you want to do a blackboard effect, the white pen is very good for that.
Debbie Hargreaves says, I can't even do my own eyeliner straight.
That's why I don't wear makeup.
Shelf is asking, does it go on okay? Are you struggling with it, or are you...
No, not at all. It goes on great. Look, I just can't paint. There's a big problem, Shelper. Look, that one's got 5 eyelashes. That one's got 4. Right. Okay. Right. Listen. Come on, girls. We're all going to be fine.
They're all cute, don't worry.
No, Louise is suggesting at some point, could you make dinosaur macarons?
Hey, listen. I'm teaching myself here.
I think you could. I think you've absolutely smashed it with these unicorns.
Listen, this is self-taught this night. All I've done is, where's that bit of paper that I saw for I printed it off, didn't I? Where's that bit of paper that all it was, I went on Pinterest today and I put cute macarons. That's all I put.
Here you go.
And then loads of options come up, loads and loads of options come up. And then this one came up. Look at this. Now I don't know if you can see this. Now there's no sprinkles on here. She's hand painted on here. And there's no this is Mac Lab Bakery and Cafe. And then this says, due to high demands, we can only sell 5 per customer. Well, crikey, we could be knocking these out, girls, and making some money if they can only do 5 per customer. So I just like that. Now I can't follow that. I don't know. I've had to come up and make my own idea. There's no instructions on how to do it. So I've just had to think of my own thing, what I'm going to do. So and that's it. So and I thought I haven't got time before the live. We've been doing the class with Claire Corbett all day. And those ladies know what time we finished the class today. What time did we finish?
It was after 5, wasn't it?
Yeah. So then we had to have a clean up. I've had no tea. And then I've had to blitz my macarons and then get prepared. Oh, there we go. Finally. That fly's been bugging us all day. So, right, so I'm going to go.
But yeah, you're absolutely right, Helen Williams. She's just been on Pinterest. There are loads, and she loves teddy bears.
Exactly. So, and that's all I've done today. And I've never thought about Googling it in my life. So, and you just make your own up, don't you? And that's all I'm doing here. So I just want to show you know what I'm like, girls. I'm here to show you how to make things just a bit easy. I'm not here to show you to make it perfect, because I'm not perfect. I'm very much, and this is why you lot like me, because you know that I'm not going to sit here and big myself up, brag myself about, you know, how wonderful I am and how good I am. I'm actually showing you how I do it. And this is me, usual Karen McFarland, winging it again.
Well, Jackie Martin says, never mind winging it, you've smashed it.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm not sure about that one. Look, I've got eyelashes on my cheeks there.
I like that one.
You like that one?
Yeah.
That can be yours.
The special one.
Yeah. I wasn't going to say
it's
anything.
honestly, because if looks could kill right now.
Hey, I tell you, she's brave. She's been here how many weeks? 3 weeks has she been here? How many weeks have you been here now, Antonia?
I'm finishing my 3rd week.
Yeah.
Pushing your luck already, isn't she?
Yeah.
It's all right, Simon.
Speaking to you like that, Simon, after you've been here 7 years.
I know.
8 years. No, actually, you've been here as long as the company, haven't you? I think our company was going 6 months when you joined us, wasn't it?
Sorry, not sorry. I can't help it. I genuinely can't help it.
Right. Okay, while these mutter on with themselves, let me tell you from the grand finale. This is what I've come up with. Right.
Sorry, Geraldine says they are so cute, lovely winging it. Can you do one with a Simon beard?
Yeah, I could probably do one. Actually, I should have
Turn it
thought.
upside down.
Yeah, I should have done that, shouldn't I? I'll have to do that on the next ones. Right, let me just put this lid on here a minute, 1 second. Right, okay. So what I've done is, so I've got my nonpareils in there. These are the matte ones because they're a brighter colour. So watch what I'm going to do next, because this is my next idea. So let's just hope that this works. Don't leave your lid off your pen, by the way. Keep it covered, otherwise it'll dry out. So what did I do with my piping bag? So there we go, pre-cut. You can do it now with buttercream, it's fine.
Well done.
I know, how done was that? Actually, I'm looking at them, they're looking quite good. Do you want to take some pictures while it's in a mess like this, Antonia?
If I can find my camera, yes.
For
I'll put it back in my bag.
for those ones and how it is. So I need the nonpareils out again in a minute. So let me just move everything out the way a minute. That's not the lid, is it?
Oh, people have said they'd look nice on a unicorn cake or on the Sugar and Crumbs cake done the other day.
Yes, that's right. Good, so what I'm just going to do now is I'm just going to squirt that out. Go right the way to the edge. Yeah. So this is why there's no horns on these ones. So we're just going to go right the way around. Kids are going to go bonkers when they have these, aren't they? Wait till I see their little faces. I'll send you pictures of them when I open them up for them tomorrow. So you girls, I've been doing Facebook Lives now for over 4 years now on a Monday. We've been doing them 3 years on a Thursday, and I think the Mondays and Thursday, I think the Thursday mornings have been 18 months. Not Thursday mornings. No, we've done random Thursday. We've done random mornings, but the mornings of, I don't know how long we've been doing mornings for. But anyhow, we've been showing you these live tutorials free of charge. We never charge any of you. It's all about having a bit of fun in the kitchen. It's all about enjoying ourselves, giving ourselves some ideas. And it's all about not being scared. You know, be like me. You know what? Give it a go. You know, like I have got better over the years. If you go back to my first lives, I don't know how I had the cheek to stand up in front of you all, actually. But I'm very much, you know what, we've all got to start somewhere. And have I been on classes and done things on classes? Absolutely, of course I have. Have I learnt a lot over the years from tutors? Of course I have. But I do like to share everything with you guys. And it's more about hoping that you're going to come and shop in our shop, buy products off us, show you how to use the icing sugars, the whipping it up. Which
nozzle are you using?
I'm using the 1M Wilton.
So for all of you guys saying, yes, you are absolutely right.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't know which one we were using, would you?
I don't even know what feet are on macarons, let alone nozzles.
I can't even believe that I fell for that one. I'd feel like a complete goon tonight.
Yeah, but I phrased it in such a way, you know, that's the
I was literally thinking you meant they wanted feet on.
Because I was so convinced that, you know, she was asking about like a unicorn body. So
Right, so I'm just getting my little dish here. So I wouldn't mind. I sat there and listened to you like a fool. So I'm just going to put those in there in a minute.
But yeah, Halima, coloured buttercream would look great in the middle as well.
Yes, it would. But I wanted to put these sprinkles in, so I'm just going to get my little unicorn face on there. Now we could, let me just move those to the middle there. Show you what we're doing. This is another idea from me, girls.
Oh.
Here we go. So what
are you doing?
So what I thought was, I thought I would just add a bit more sprinkles to them on the outside there. Ooh, shaky. Oh, yeah. Just be careful they don't fall off. So that's what I thought. So let's get them out of the way over there. Let's get these here where we can present these. Right. See that? I think it looks nice. That, can you see there all the little sprinkles in the buttercream? So we'll just squash that on.
These are proper macarons as well.
Yeah.
Not
with
these.
feet.
With feet.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know what they are now.
Yeah.
I've seen a macaron without feet.
Well, I didn't know that's what they were called. I just, you know, everyone's just always presented them to me and said, eat these, and I've gone, yes, please. So
I don't think you're ever going to get away with it. I don't think I'm not.
And you never thought, what's this uneven bit around the bottom?
Well, I just thought it was maybe part of as it rose or something in the oven. I just didn't.
Well, it is as it rose in the oven.
So I just didn't think it had a name.
That's exactly it is. As it rose in the oven.
Yeah, so you didn't like pop them on kind of thing. They just kind of form naturally.
Yeah, they do form naturally.
Right.
Yeah.
See why I was confused?
I just can't even believe I wasn't even thinking. That's how dumb I am, aren't I? I'm there with you. Why would they want feet on their heads? Honest to goodness me. So there we go. Aren't these cute? Actually, I'm really chuffed with these girls. Really chuffed. Oops.
Oh, thanks, Chris, as well. She's just made her first order off of our shop, and this is her first ever watch, and she's loving every minute of it.
Thank you.
Lots
Well,
of lot of comments. Fantastic, Carol. Well done.
oh, thank you. Well, if this is the first time you've watched, then you know what? Go and join our community group, Sugar and Crumbs, all about cake community. The ladies in there are wonderful. Okay, we're just nearly at 30,000 members, and the ladies in there are absolutely wonderful. And they're all Sugar and Crumbs. Well, they're not all Sugar and Crumbs people, to be fair, because there's people all around the world. But we've built that community, and it's lovely. So we don't allow any bad things going on in there or kicking off or whatever. But I will say it is for promoting Sugar and Crumbs products, though. It's not for promoting anybody else's products. I've always made that very clear from the beginning. If I wanted to, you know, it's what we sell here in our shop. But you're more than welcome to ask advice there on your cakes and bakes and stuff like that. Products and things. So this was one batch, this lot. So I've not done bad. The only thing is I've not done enough bases. But I think the kids will just like the tops on their own.
Well, Geraldine wants you to bling them up.
Bling that. Well, I have got the finishing sparkle out ready. Don't worry.
Lynn's replying to Chris, you will need a bigger kitchen in 3 months, lol.
Yes, you will. But go and join the cake community. We do lives 4 times a week. Having said that, we've got Tracy Mann doing the live tomorrow. But normally Karen does Vegan Fridays on a Friday. But because Tracy Mann normally does a Thursday morning. And but because we were doing the class, and I know quite a few of the people who were in the class watched Tracy Mann as well. So I asked Tracy if she'd do Friday, and you know what? I can't thank the girl enough. It got me out of Vegan Friday. Never been so happy in my life. And I got the email.
Isn't she?
Hey?
Karen's going to be...
Karen was laughing her head off that I had to do Vegan Friday. Oh, there you go. Got myself out of it. Right, okay. So, we're there, aren't we?
It's not on, Carol.
Pardon?
It's not on.
Right.
Poor
So,
Tracy.
yeah, let me just get that. And poor Tracy, yeah, but she's not doing Vegan Friday either. They look all right, don't they? They look a bit dodgy, but you know what? The kids will love them, won't they?
They look fab.
What do you
really
think?
like them.
Yeah? I'm quite pleased with them. So, what do you think? What are they saying then, Antonia? Are you enjoying it? So, I have a couple of things.
Loving it.
Good.
Yeah, they look fabulous, Carol.
Good. Well, I'm looking forward to see what you create. Don't forget, just go on to Google. You don't need to buy any templates. Just go on to Google, print one off on your A4 printer, and you can even choose what size. Just put free templates, and then go and have a look. You can do shells, stars, clams, all sorts of things. I didn't look if there was a Google one. I just a unicorn one. I just asked Antonia to print me off a round one, and then I've just made that idea up myself with how to do the horn and the ears, and they seem to have worked out okay. I will do macarons again for you next week, because I'll do the little roses again, because I did say I was going to do it last week, and well, I don't know what happened last week. I don't know, all over the place.
Edible prints.
Pardon?
We did the edible prints.
We did the edible prints on Monday. Yes, it's when on Monday I think I said I'll do the little roses, but we haven't got time. But I will do them again next week. And what I'll do is I'll use another batch. I'll use the almond flour next week, and we'll see what the difference is. And let's get playing. But if you really want to learn how to make macarons, watch out for the class this weekend. It'll go on the website. It's £30 for the class, and it's with Claire Corbett, and it's how to make macarons properly. She's going to show you 2 ways of making them. One with our flavoured icing sugars, and one with whipping it up. And she'll show you. And I'm not saying mine aren't proper, but she'll get you to perfect them. And I think it's nice to know 2 ways to do it. She does advise that maybe you don't follow her on the day. Sit back and watch everything so that you don't miss things, because it's very easy to miss things. And she would prefer that you ask questions for the day and watch, and then that way when you go back and play it back again, you've got all that information there. All right. So I'll just get Antonia to get that out of the way. I think these are great, aren't they? Look at that. How pretty. You know, great. They're great for an event or anything like that, aren't they? So she's done some brush embroidery on them as well. So where's the brush embroidery? So plain ones. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, Simon. So she's done brush embroidery on there. So she'll really make them really pop for you. So if you want to join that class, that will go on. And then obviously if you pay for the class, your next order, if you order anything, because we only ask you to pay for the class and don't book it, don't order with your class. Just select click and collect and just pay for your class only. But if you then go into the class and anything you order, just in the comments then write, Carol said I could have a free bag of pistachio icing sugar, and we'll get that in with your order as well, free, providing you've booked the class, that is. All right then, so I'm going to put those to one side for the kiddies. I'm going to finish off decorating those tomorrow. I'm not going to do them now.
Liz Mosley's saying, are we having sparkles?
Oh, sparkles! Right, yes, I've got it out ready.
Don't forget.
What do you like, sparkling? Well, they are blinged up, but yeah, but we have to have more sparkles.
Okay.
Oh, right, actually, you do need more sparkles. They do look lovely.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not sure whether you can see them, whether they can see them or not.
I'm literally lackluster.
Right, yeah. They've been sparkled.
They're magical.
I don't know whether you can see them or not see them. They're freaking glitter everywhere now. But thank you for joining me, and thank you to all you wonderful ladies who've supported me in the last 2 weeks. You have been absolutely amazing. We all go through heartbreak, and it's all, you know, we're all devastated. But I cannot thank you, girls. You have been there 100% for me. I'm that overwhelmed. I don't even know what to say. And but thank you very much, and hope you enjoy tonight, and I hope to see some unicorns. We're whipping it up, or whatever else you want to make, teddy bears, and have a great weekend. And don't forget, 11:30 tomorrow, Tracy Mann, and I will come and do the draw on Tuesday for all the prize draws then. So don't forget to like and share, and that's us done. Yeah, we done?
The Instagram one is on Thursday.
Oh yes, so don't forget the Instagram one. Do you want to tell them the Instagram one?
Yeah, the Instagram, because I'm sure you'll all be baking this bank holiday weekend. Don't forget to take photos and tag us into your story on Instagram with @sugarandcrumbs1. All the details can be found on our page.
Yes, do that. All right then, have a super weekend. That's from me. See you with Tracy Mann tomorrow. All right, girls, bye. And men, if there is any. Was any men watching tonight? No, but then, sorry, boys. See you, Simon. See you, Antonia. See you, everybody. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.